MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Shane Killian is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now batting, Luis Asensio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Atlanta, third baseman, Luis Asensio.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Up the middle and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Second here tonight. Center fielder, Richie Blackley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man, wow, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that is through into right field for a single.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Flat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting fourth, shortstop, number 13.
So coming to the plate, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Whiz on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Jack Garrett will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. Man, do they have a lot of gold on that field. They catch everything. This defense is special. I haven't seen that much gold since David Ortiz got him a new chain. They can do it.
Coming to the plate now, Money Mock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Money Mock.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, John Anderson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. At the plate, Jesse Wolf. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Harry Post. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Harry Post.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Prime time is there for it. 1 out.
Batting 6th, catcher Neil Willingham.
So digging in now, Neil Willingham. Into the windup and the pitch. Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, David Romero. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Nope. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Richard Shell. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Nope. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, schoolboy Wiz.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Cubs.
things out here in a tie
Third
ball
baseman,
game.
Wiz.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield
Batting
single.
fifth, center fielder, David Hampton.
Digging in, David Hampton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down
Batting
around the
fifth,
bottom of the zone.
first
And when
baseman,
you do that,
Chris
especially with 2
Hell.
strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Chris Helm, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Steve Medina. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. High pop-up. Willingham has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Jack Garrett. 9-1-2 due up.
Jack Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Luis Asensio.
Digging in to try it again. Luis Asensio 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie.
Digging in, the
Blackley.
switch hitter, Richie Blackley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Prime time is there for it, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Shane Killian.
Leading off
He'll
for
get
the
us
Cubs.
going in the home half of
Pitcher,
inning number 3.
Shane Killian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Money Mock. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shell giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Into the box now, John Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? This one's into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Into the box, Jesse Wolf. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Again, a 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shell moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in for his second at-bat. King, Flash. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Full count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Harry Post comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And he misses there, 1 and 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Neil Willingham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Prime time. Into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, David Romero, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Richard Schell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready for another chance. Schoolboy wins. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. David Hampton will be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he got him.
Now batting, center fielder, David
So striding
Hampton.
in, David Hampton. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Chris Helm. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Nate Primetime would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Fouled back. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Nate Primetime. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Shell has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Jack Garrett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Jack Garrett.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Stepping in now, Luis Asensio. He swings and grounds it to short. Wolf up the middle onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder Richie Blackley.
Now to the plate, Richie Blackley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Mock has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman King Flash.
Ready for another shot now. King Flash 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, that line drive was just rocketed off the bat. And as our show track technology informs us, the exit velocity was a jaw-dropping 120 miles an hour. About as impressive as you'll ever see.
Standing in now, number 13. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Wiz will put this one away, and the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Middle of the night on the north side. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Now at the plate, Steve Medina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steve Medina.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Foul back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now. Shane Killian. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Romero. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Digging in once again, Money Mock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled straight back. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, John Anderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Harry Post. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Neil Willingham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, trying to throw a high fastball right by him there didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Helm in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, David Romero.
Digging in and looking for more, David Romero. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Jesse Wolf. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now. Schoolboy Wiz. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, David Hampton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Helm, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Post is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Alonso Caballero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Alonso Caballero.
Ready for another shot now, Richard Shell. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Shell.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Jack Garrett will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed up a little high.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Luis Asensio, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. With that runner on third base, you're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. In the air out toward right field. Medina has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another chance. Richie Blackley. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And he's back standing. In now, King, flash, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, number 13, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
working to keep them in the game here. Nip the corner, 2-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Once again, the 3-2. Pitch is popped up. Helm is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs 1. Salvador Ochoa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Salvador Ochoa.
Digging in once again, Nate Primetime, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Nate Primetime.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's a pop-up now. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Stepping in now, Steve Medina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number
Bartolo Valdez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Bartolo Valdez.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Money, Mott.
Sheldon Palmer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Sheldon Palmer.
Ready once again, Money Mock. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Into the box, John Anderson pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 0-1 on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top 3-2. Jose Salazar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jose Salazar.
Stepping into the box, Harry Post. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Post.
In there at the letters 0-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Stepping up now, Neil Willingham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the pitch on 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Dribbled up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now batting, David Romero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. The 2-1 on its way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, left fielder, Richard.
So coming to the plate, Richard Shell. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Tommy Lewis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0, Tommy Lewis.
And that misses for ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. It's a swinging bunt. Oh, it's off the and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Luis Asensio.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Asensio, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. This ball will be chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, bases loaded. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and hit softly on a line, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In now, Richie Blackley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. To short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Braves lead this one 5-2. Jay Grimes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jay Grimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Wolf. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Romero is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 3, Schoolboy Wiz.
So digging in now, Schoolboy Wiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
Hampton.
Into the box now, David Hampton, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Now at the plate, Chris Helm. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Stepping in now, Nate Primetime, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Bobby Ortiz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Steve Medina will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth inning is set to get underway. So striding forward now, King Flash. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Smoke toward third. Wiz ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 13.
Now in the box, number 13. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Harry Post is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Harry Post. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One 0 count. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Standing in now, Neil Willingham, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, David Romero.
Striding in, David Romero. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And this will be fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves will settle for just the 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs 2. Rick Hatton will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Money Mock. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on
Now
strikes
batting.
in this inning. He looks
Catcher.
really sharp out there,
John
guys.
Anderson.
So stepping in, John Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Albert Kondo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 24.
Justin Johnson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Justin Johnson.
Stepping in now, Jesse Wolf, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Bill Roberts takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Roberts.
So striding in, Schoolboy, Wiz, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Johnson on the move. The runner scores from second. And this is going to get down. Extra bases. And they're starting to make some inroads here. Now both men are across the score. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. In now, David Hampton. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Atlanta Braves take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. Shane Killian pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.